name is Miss Yolanda, and as you can see, I'm at work right now. Like I said, as you can see, I'm in the shop, and it's a Sunday, so I do work 5 days, and I'm trying to cut down. Your program is excellent, and then it's just pretty much it's a spiritual thing into it as well. Because just as you know, when I first started and I bought the first program and got the downloads, and as far as opening a school was concerned, from my notes, I jot down, it seemed like right where I left off, you will have another program, like get into this, we got this challenge going. So that's continuously having me motivated. And then I've even had people come in and my assistant, I listen to, like the recordings and have my classes on while I'm at work. And they were like, what you listening to? And, so I just tell them, look, I'm in class right now, like I plan on opening the school because I'm stagnant. And that was my thing. Every year I have a goal, and it seemed like I was achieving those goals. I was manifesting a lot of things. So once I started noticing that I can speak things into existence, you just kind of go into it, you look and you say, okay, this is what I want to do. And it was one time you were saying, 3 years will be here before you know it. And I thought about that because I'm the type of person, a person say, what's your 5-year plan? I'm like, I want to achieve that in 3. So, it's the next goal. And I won't be behind it so much. I'll be teaching, motivating, mentoring, and love mentoring. I think I learned that I did need a mentor because I have a lot of tools, and there was a lot of things that I already knew. But like you said, you need somebody to help you. And as far as I'm concerned with the help part is that paperwork, having the time to get on the computer, look up different things. I even went and looked at houses and strip malls, saying, okay, I want to have my shop right here, and then the school can be right down the street, so that way, even in the shop I'm in now, it's a barber shop, and we put a studio in here, so I didn't have to rent a studio. I'm still in here, and it was just like I moved from a chair, and now I have the whole suite. And I was like, you know what, we're going to have to do it online because we're having problems. And it was a pet peeve of mine. Getting people to work, one, and then you're teaching them again, even after they're out of school. And then, like the education part. So I'm like a stickler for education. And it's a lot of things that I know. It's like, if you are not willing to learn, if you can't be directed, you can't be correct. If you can't be corrected, you can't be directed. So I was like, you know what? He said, you want to, open another shop? I was like, I had a shop already. I don't want that. I want to go bigger. So I want a school. And I think, it's better. It would be better because then I would be mentoring, I'd be teaching, and all those questions that everybody is asking me, I can tell them, and it can benefit them. If they want to open a school, that's fine. If they want to open a shop, that's fine too. Joy will come from me knowing that I taught them and, helped them and inspired them and mentored them. So I love the mentoring program aspect of everything. So that's really been a big help. So you got my vote, and I would really recommend, you're always on target. So I recommend, I come highly recommended, for the program. Other than I have my relatives, like we're hair people anyway. My cousin owns Powell's Beauty Supply Store, and that's been open over 50 something years. And my grandfather had a barbershop, that's how my parents met, So I grew up in a barbershop, and it runs on both sides of the family. The Powells are my mom's descendants, and Jenkins are my father's descendants. But, McCoy Barber College in Chicago, everybody had to get a barber license or a cosmetology license,
Anything you want to leave the viewers with?
Stay prayed up. Know that there's nothing that you can't do that you don't want to do. And I've had, since I've joined the program and started, I'm like I said, I've been tinkling with it. I haven't like really gotten into it, but from all the things that I have purchased and the programs that I did take the time to go in and dig into, is the best thing that money could buy. That's one of the best investments. And, so my thing was, I looked at it, I did it one thing at a time. It was sometimes when I did have some discouragement, or, like you said, people was, oh, you can't do that. That costs a lot of money. And I just put it like, I was like, money is no factor. So, keep having those goals, get what you can, because it could definitely help you out and you won't be disappointed.